Your beliefs are creating your reality. Now, as I say that, and even when I first heard that, it's like, that's impossible. How did my beliefs create homelessness? How did my beliefs create poverty? How do your beliefs create bankruptcy or struggle or unhappiness or misery? How does all of that happen? And what I teach in my work and in my books is that you have to go deeper than what you consciously are thinking. In the subconscious mind is a database of software programming. This is the data. This is the belief systems that you inherited for the most part. You didn't sit around thinking that these were the ones you're going to download. But as we're all born into life, we start downloading unconsciously beliefs from everybody around us. And I will often ask people, were your parents Mr. and Mrs. Buddha? Because most likely they were not. And they had their own baggage. They had limiting beliefs about relationships. They had limiting beliefs about money, success, deservingness, whether you could have bliss in life. Probably growing up, they never even said the word bliss because it wasn't something of conversation, and they didn't even think it was possible. So then you end up being an adult and you look around going, how come I'm not happy? How come I'm not blissful? How come I'm struggling with money? How come I'm not a success? How come I'm unemployed? How come my business doesn't work so well? What we have to do is dig deep and find out what are the beliefs that are operating. When I did it during the homeless times, I found out to my own shock that I had been unconsciously believing that the authors I admired most, like Jack London and Ernest Hemingway, classics of American literature, we still think they were geniuses today. I thought I had to model their lifestyle in order to have a career as successful as them. Well, both of them ended up as suicides. Both of them were alcoholic. Both of them had this disastrous life with bad romances and bad investments. And Jack London was dead by the time he was 40 years old. When I realized that I was creating my unemployment, I was creating my poverty, I was creating my homelessness because I thought that was part of what I had to do to be an author, I woke up and I thought, well, wait a minute, there's bound to be authors out there who are healthy, adjusted, prolific, blissful, profitable, wealthy. And when I looked for these other authors and started to say, well, what are they doing and how are they thinking, and started to model more of them, my life began to change. This is what I find we all have to do. We have to look and go, what are the beliefs that could be operating to create the struggle in business, if that's what we have, or the relationship upheaval, if that's what we have. But we have to look beyond the circumstances around us and say, what part of my belief system put me in this situation and helped attract it and create it? This is big, deep work, and it's foreign to most people because I've never even entertained the idea of doing it. But this is what I teach, is that's where we have to do it. If you want to change your life, you want to change your reality, you want to change your business, you want to improve your business, you don't do it on the outside, not first, you do it on the inside. Take care of the inside belief system, and magically the outer will begin to change.